What's up, my arrows? Trickshot726 back here once again for another behind the scenes video. This time I think it was voted for the Hawkeye and Black Widow stop motion trailer. So that is what we're going to be covering today. So first off, before we even get to the trailer, you see the green screen right here with all this preview has been made specially for YouTube audiences and stuff. I actually made a custom one, and I don't know if anyone actually saw it before that because it was on the screen so briefly and everyone's so used to it. But yeah, whatever. It's rated T for Trickshot because some strong cartoon violence throughout, and it's also a warning because your eyes are about to piss tears. So there's that. That was fun. Now we're going to get into the actual video. Alright, so it starts off on the SHIELD helicarrier 8 years before the Battle of New York. I decided to make this one like a Hawkeye Black Widow prequel to the Avengers, I guess, like what should have happened probably. So we had more about those characters, and it's it's like about how Black Widow joined SHIELD and everything like that. Because they mentioned it slightly in the Avengers, but they didn't really go over it too much. So yeah, so it takes place there, and it starts off with like her interrogation. And then we've got Iron Man the Legend 11 voicing Coulson right there, so I want to say thank you to him. And then we see Coulson holding a Captain America comic. I don't have a clipboard or a file in 6-inch scale right now, so that's just what he used. He used a Captain America comic while interrogating her. The background, the SHIELD background that we see in a lot of these videos, especially this one, is actually just the Marvel Cinematic Universe box set for Phase 1. It's like a briefcase with a giant SHIELD logo on it, and it works really good. And it's all I really had for SHIELD hallways and stuff, so that's like used a ton. And then the table is made out of 2x2, like little plywood wood things you can find at craft stores. And then it's just painted with wood-colored paint. And then, so, yeah, that's what that is. Oh.
Black Widow.
Alright.
Barton was sent to kill you, but he thought you could prove to be valuable.
So that Black Widow is just the Captain America Winter Soldier Black Widow head put on top of the Spider-Man 3 Mary Jane body. She just got like a painted top to her dress, so it's green instead of all boring beige like the figure came with. So I've used that figure in a lot of things in the background. The head just pops on, so it works great.
What do you need me to do?
There's the Trickshot logo. Then we've got one of those eraser computers that I was talking about.
AKA Madam Mask.
And then I just took a picture of Madam Mask and put it on top of it. So there's Nick Fury. And then we've got Maria Hill from the 3-pack, as well as the Nick Fury from the 3-pack, and the Coulson from the 3-pack. And then Black Widow is wearing just a basic SHIELD outfit, because I was like, she doesn't have her own specialized suit yet, as we talk about later in the trailer, so I just put her head on the Maria Hill's body. As you can see right there, there's the camera, or the phone in Nick Fury's hand again that I talked about in the last video. Just dollar store stuff. You can find so much good stuff there. And then there's lots of instruction. I think there's a random crow. And then my friend who was voicing Madam Mask in this video actually voiced Wasp in the Hulk vs. Avengers video and a couple other things. She's voiced Madam Mask in a couple other things too. So then these thugs, they are just the survival suit Batman from the Dark Knight Returns Movie Masters figures series. They're a little bit shorter than 6-inch figures, but they work for just background guys, especially because they have that mask and like it looks like they just have body armor. I just cut off the Batman fins on the arm, so that's how that happened. And then there's the Halo cryotubes in the background again. I think Han Solo is in the one on the right without his jacket, and then we have Khaleesi in the other one. I think I chose to put those two because I had to do a school project in stop motion, like a short thing. And I used those two because they look like they've been deserted on a desert island. So they've been together in a couple of videos, just like, because I mentally paired them together now. Just Han Solo and Khaleesi. For no reason other than they look like they have survival, like a shipwreck type clothes. Anyways, So then in this next scene, we see Hawkeye and Black Widow. They're walking through a busy crowd looking for Madame Mask. She's just standing there. Yeah, we've got a lot of random people that work as civilians. I think I've got Han Solo, Doc Ock, Jean Grey, Rachel Grey. I put John Blake's head on Harvey Dent. We've got Star-Lord. We've got Sandman. We've got Kingpin. We've got a World War Z figure I got. Franklin Richards. There's Khaleesi. And then originally Madame Mask was going to throw a grenade in a baby carriage and just walk away. And it was going to blow up, but I don't have a baby carriage. So she blew up some stuff and it killed a kid. 'Cause she's evil! And then she blows up some more stuff. Hawkeye was wearing a policeman outfit. It was from the John Blake figure. He's been the policeman on a lot of videos, actually. He's a policeman in the new Flash versus Quicksilver short that's coming out. So anyways, we have Madame Mask just randomly standing on top of the police car that is in almost every video, with 3 of the henchmen surrounding her for a cool zoom out. You know, trailers always have a shot like that. It's like, I don't know what's happening, but they look evil. So then we have them walking, Hawkeye and Black Widow walking past the briefcase again. And here they're talking about getting the new uniform.
Why? I'm barely going to be wearing it.
And then him and Coulson look at her because she says a funny line. So then they're at a fancy place, I don't know, more civilian people walking around and stuff. Fighter, alright, okay. We're going to talk about how I made this office room. Okay, so we've got the desk that was in the S.H.I.E.L.D. interrogation room. And then these cupboard things. I have no idea what you call them, or what I would call them. But I got those at the dollar store, or not a dollar store, the hobby store too. And you can find them, yeah, I don't know. I have like 6 or 7 of them, and I just put things on the shelves half the time. They've been in a couple videos too. That piano I got at the hobby store, and it was on clearance, so that was nice. But that's been in a couple videos. Lamp, computer, all that. Hobby store or dollar store. So we have them fighting her. Oh, the window. Okay, right. So the window that's behind them is just a 9x9 picture behind a 9x9 transparency. So then it looks kind of like a window. So that's cool. So anyways, we have them fighting her, showing how she's physically superior in both of them because she's got like super soldier serum in this version or something like that, some modified version of it. So then they're talking in front of the S.H.I.E.L.D. briefcase again.
Maybe they're right.
A lot of dialogue. She's fighting her in front of the S.H.I.E.L.D. thing again. Alright, this is just white background with normal street floor, and then a couple of like columns and stuff. That was the WWE figure from, I think it's like the S.H.I.E.L.D. WWE figure people. I don't know. I don't watch WWE anymore. I used to, but they have some figures that work. Like those ones because they look like thugs, because they've got the bulletproof vest on, or whatever. They're kind of tall. They're like 7 inches tall, but it works. So anyways, we have them fighting, practicing with the bow. Those crates are just made out of popsicle stands. For the plot going on in this trailer, I was just putting scenes together. Really, I just filmed a bunch of random scenes and then came up with like a loose plot while I was making this, so that I could know what's going on. People have asked me to make the actual movie for this, and I want to. It's just I have to write a script for an entire feature-length movie, and then I've got to build all the sets that they need to go to, and make sure I have all the props, and then film a feature-length stop-motion movie by myself. So it's not that I don't want to, it's just that it's going to take a long time to do that. So it's a work in progress. So anyways, they were back at the ballroom, and then that shot of him throwing the arrow was actually from another video. I think it was from the Captain America and Hawkeye versus Ironmonger video. There's a couple of shots from that video because I just ran out of filler footage that I needed. Then we got Coulson with a machine gun. Alright. Oh, and then the army truck. I got that as a gift. I don't know where it's from, but it works pretty well. The first thing I did when I got it was actually put Hawkeye and Black Widow on the back of it, pretending like they're shooting out of it. And then I think that shot actually made its way into this trailer. So then we have Madam Mask walking towards Maria Hill and Black Widow. And then she just takes them down. Another shot from the Captain America and Hawkeye vs. Ironmonger video. So then we have Black Widow taking out two of the thugs at the same time. We've got the gray background room. I don't know where this place is. It's just part of the trailer. You can see the Halo cryotube there again.
She's dangerous.
Then they're on the roof. She's taking down thugs.
Unpredictable.
And then we have motorcycles. Those motorcycles you can find at Toys R Us, I think, for like $10, and they're 6-inch scale, which is really cool. I don't know about the policeman one, but I know about like you can get like red, blue, green, yellow, gold, black, silver, white. It's really cool. You can find a bunch of them.
Barton doesn't know what he's getting himself into.
So we got Maria Hill talking to Nick Fury. Some random guy, some business guy is getting interrogated by Madam Mask right here. I don't know who he is. He's not important. Maybe he is. And then we've got find them finding the vial of thing, super soldier serum, I'm guessing. I don't know. She found it.
Sorry. You lied to me.
Alright, so then they're taking down people, they have the confrontation. This is the cool part with the Jeep. So they're getting chased and stuff like that, and then for the shot where we have a close up of Maria Hill driving, I just put the camera on the hood of the car and then just moved it. It was pretty easy. So then they stopped because, what? Winter Soldier's here? I don't know. I just put things in. And I was like, that looks kind of, it'd be, what if Winter Soldier showed up randomly before they knew it was Bucky, before they thought he was more than just a ghost or whatever. So he's there. So then they see him. The car flips over. You can see him still there, right? And then they're about to take him down.
You think you can make a difference? You think you can stop the future?
So then this room just is filled with bad guys. There's the microscope I talked about before. That was a transformer. The cryotubes. A bunch of arrows just in places on people. And then that metal spiky wall came with Colossus. It's for the X-Men Danger Room. So then she's fighting them. And then another shot from Captain America and Hawkeye. Then just random shots of them running, that kind of thing. So then just a circle shot of them taking people out. A bunch of slow clips. Let's look at those real quick. Because I don't know if it's really touched upon in anything else. Okay. So we've got Black Widow just lying on the ground. Whitney Frost shooting that giant gun that came with Hope. She actually, I had her use that in the Iron Man vs. Madam Mask stop motion short I did like a year, more like 2 years ago now. It's 2016. Hawkeye on the ground with his arm broken, a couple of arrows. Maria Hill shooting. Hawkeye breaking Whitney Frost's arm. Then Black Widow cocks a gun. Hawkeye grabs an arrow, and they pose, and boom, it turns into the logo. Yeah, that's all just Photoshop. I mean, I took that picture of them, and then I turned them into black silhouettes, put the SHIELD logo behind them in a circle, or put the SHIELD logo behind them, put the scope on it, and then just wrote words. So that's how that happened. So then we've got the end of the trailer stinger. And then they've got like some weird mutant growth hormone monster thingy. It's just the Spider-Man Classics Juggernaut, because he's a lot smaller than other Juggernauts. And I just painted him like black and yellow instead of brown and red. Because that's, I don't know. He works for like a big thuggish type person. Since he still looks bulky, but he's not like Juggernaut bulky, in my opinion. And then he yells at them. Because it's funny, because they don't know about the Hulk yet, because it's 8 years before the Avengers. Ah, ha, 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 ha. Anyways, so that was the trailer. I mean, I hope I covered some of like the tricks and stuff that I did. I just filmed a bunch of random scenes and put them together through editing. That's basically what the trailer is. Just a bunch of random scenes to make it look cool from the movie, except they have like the whole movie. But I think that about covers it. I don't know what else I would talk about in the trailer right now, other than the fact that I'm slowly working on it, on the script. I haven't worked on it in a little bit, but if I want to do it, I want to do it right, so it's just going to take a while to do that. But anyways, thank you guys for watching this video. We should have some more content hopefully out this week. But yeah, I will see you guys next time. So don't forget to vote on what you want to see for the next Trick Shot Tuesday. And I'll see you guys later.